You're listening to a Sevenwell Snippet, a little taster from episode 8 of our podcast. I'd spent 6 months of going round and round in circles trying to find an overarching story that would make sense of these clown characters and this alternate world we were calling Sevenwell, trying to find some thematic purpose for it all. And then, at some point, that Alex Miller quote popped into my head. Remember, Alex Miller was the novelist who said, "For me, it has never been possible to plot or plan a novel beyond a few very basic elements. The story reveals itself to me as I proceed with the book, and it's nearly always a surprise." Ah, yes! That was an aha moment. I'd been trying to control what was going to be this story, rather than allowing it to come into being. Give me a sign of where this might go.
Write a story and see what happens.
Back in episode 7, I shared with you our plan to weave ourselves, John and I, into the fictional narrative of the Sevenwell story world. You'll remember that we invented a storyline in which John and I share the same birthday, the 7th of July, which we thought might serve as a metafictional bridge of sorts between the creative journey of the making of our podcast and the Sevenwell story world that we were trying to manifest by way of our cast of clownish characters. So I thought, okay, let's go with the flow on that idea. Right, okay, so story. Identify a location, a character, a set of circumstances, and then disrupt the balance of things. Okay, so location. I chose Port Willunga. Why? It's a place I know quite well. A beachside village with a beautiful long sandy beach that has a kind of magic to it. I've spent many holidays there over the years. So, yeah, good spot. Character, John Bode, the fictional version. Circumstance, a moonlit night. Always something special about a moonlit night. Actually, I love driving on a moonlit night, especially through back streets. It's like sliding through velvet. This got me writing a little lyric for a song. I like driving in my car. I used one of John's a cappella pieces as a backing track and built a counter melody over the top of that track with multiple harmonies, a bit Bon Iver-ish to disguise my less than listenable voice. Anyway, after some tinkering and a night's sleep, this little song just sort of fell into place. I'm not suggesting it's particularly astounding, but it is an example of the default mode network doing its stuff. I like driving in my car. Quiet night. Driving in my car, thinking of nothing, driving in my car, winding down the day. You can hear full episodes of our podcast on all your favourite podcast platforms and from the website.